Folks, I'm Raz, and in today's video I'm going to share with you an IELTS writing task 1 for academic. Alright, let's take a look at the two tasks. The first is the report writing, which is academic. You have to write between 150 to 180 words within 20 minutes. And on the other hand is an essay writing, both academic and general. You have to write for 250 to 280 words in 40 minutes. So folks, in this video, I'm going to share with you the task 1 report writing for academic. Let's take a look at the task assessment. The first is the task achievement, in which you need to answer whatever is asked in the question. That goes for 25%. The other 25% is coherence and cohesion. You need to use structured paragraphs and make standard expressions. The other 25% is a lexical resource. You need to use wide range of vocabulary. And the last is the grammar range accuracy, which is 25%. Include different kinds of sentences, ranging from simple, compound, and complex. The task 1 report writing, 20 minutes, 150 to 180 words for academic. All in all, we are going to segregate 4 different paragraphs. Paragraph 1 is an introduction. Para 2 is an overview. Para 3 is making analysis and group comparisons of different years. And the last paragraph is again making analysis and group comparisons of the remaining years. Let's take a look at the types of graphs, friends. And here we have a bar graph, line, pie chart. We have table, flow chart. So describing facts and figures through bar graph, describing trends through line graphs, comparison in graphs, tables, and pie charts, describing a process diagram or a map, and describing a flow chart. Let's take a look at the graph 1. You should spend about 20 minutes on this task. The line graph illustrates the oil use of major consumers like the US, Western Europe, Japan, China, and the Middle East between years 2009, 2015, 2025, and 2030. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Write at least 150 words. So let me present an ideal answer that can help you score a good bat. Now here in the graph we can see oil use of major consumers. So on the x-axis we have the different countries, and in the y-axis we have millions of barrels per day. The line chart details the numbers for oil use in the US, China, the Middle East, and the Western Europe and Japan from 2009 to 2030. Looking from an overall perspective, it is readily apparent that despite the US consuming the most oil throughout, this is projected to fall dramatically. Western Europe and Japan's numbers will continue to decline to become the lowest by the end of the period, while consumption will increase steadily in the Middle East and China. Looking first of all at the United States, consumption began by hovering at just under 10 million from 2009 to 2015, through a precipitous fall is forecasted to just over 4 million by 2030. On the contrary, Western Europe and Japan are also predicted to maintain a negative trend, which started at under 4 million barrels a day in 2009 and shall end at just over 2 million. Patterns are similar for China and the Middle East, with both commencing at just under 2 million barrels. The former then rose quickly to slightly below 4 million by the present period and is expected to plateau and decline marginally at the end of the time surveyed. The latter will undertake a steadier rise, and both regions will likely intersect at around 3 million barrels by 2030. Moving on to the graph 2, you should spend about 20 minutes on this task. The diagrams below describe the process of carbonated drinks. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Write at least 150 words. So let's take a look at the sample answer, which can help you score a good band. It's describing a process diagram. The diagram details the process by which carbonated drinks are produced. Looking from an overall perspective, it is readily apparent that this five-stage man-made process is comprised of the filtering of raw water and addition of carbon dioxide in the early steps, mixing with additional ingredients in the middle, and finally packaging it off to be sold. In the beginning, raw water is cleaned by passing through a filter before water softener and chemicals are added. The clean water is then pumped into a heater and is eventually sent through a cooling pipe to the pivotal stage where carbon dioxide is introduced to create the carbonated effect. From there, the carbonated water is mixed with colors, syrup, and flavors and filtered again prior to bottling and canning. The finished drinks are then boxed up and sent to supermarkets for retail. Thank you so much, friends, for watching this video, and keep watching more IELTS writing videos, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.